Hi guys, C&J here, and today we are doing a 2 truths 1 lie. So let's get right into the video.
So, my 2 truths and 1 lie. I once pissed myself while karting. One time at football training, I farted and I shit myself. So I booted the ball over the fence, so I had to go get it. And then when I were over there, I wiped it with my sock and then left my sock in the field. I've had a wank at days.
Okay, I'm going to go straight for karting one.
Okay.
I feel like that would be true, but
You can ask questions about
I
it.
felt like I would have heard about it. I felt like you would have told me.
I just can't believe that the possibility of you pissing yourself at karting is actually very true compared to you shitting yourself on a football field and wiping it with your sock. Explain the
So what are we
karting.
saying that I've had a wank at is 100% true?
No.
No.
Explain
Okay, I
the
was gonna
karting.
say-
What
So,
happened? How did it happen?
It was when I got my first 57, and it was the race before, so I did an extra section to go onto there. It was like the last, you do the 2 races, the extra session for half an hour straight, but they let us have 5 minutes to do the last race of the day, and it's only me and 2 other people on it.
Okay.
And on the race before the extra session started, I felt like I really needed a piss. Like, when you can feel one coming.
Yeah.
And because I'm like, you're in the go-kart, you're like bouncing, my suit was tight. It sort of was coming out of it. I didn't like fully piss and it went all over my suit or anything like that. Enough came out where it were a problem. And before the extra session went, I said to one of the guys who worked there, Ben, I said, have I got enough time to run to the toilet? Because I need to go. And he went, right, just be really quick. And I sprinted and I had to put,
Toilet paper?
yeah, fucking hell. I had my work clothes on underneath straight after work. So I had to put toilet paper in my boxers and then re-put my suit on while knowing I was stinky of piss. And then before I went back out, I ran upstairs because I knew there was a bottle of it's helmet spray. But it's called aroma or something. And I sprayed my crotch area so it
It didn't smell.
didn't stink of piss.
Purely because you got the aroma correct, I feel like, unfortunately, that might be true. That's on my true list for now.
You've got 2 truths and 1 lie.
Josh, any questions?
You can ask about other ones.
Oh, we're going to ask.
The football field one.
Yeah.
So, was this... You were just playing football, or was it during Eckington
It
Boys?
was Eckington Boys. So
Okay,
it was
so
when
you were
it was
year 8, year 9.
no year well, I should have said yeah. It's year 11. No, it was 6th form when we restarted playing there. So it was during winter. So we wouldn't play at the training field. We went to that where we normally train. It was at Westfield because they had the floodlights on AstroTurf.
Yeah.
So it was caged in. So I was in goal. We were doing a defence versus attackers, and I was in the net. And it was nowhere near me. The defenders had got it far out, and I just farted because I needed to fart.
Yeah.
And when it's a bit too warm afterwards, and I thought maybe it was just a wedgie or something, and then I kind of went, put my hand down and I wiped it on the goalpost because it was wet. It washed away easily. I was going like this, trying to get it off. It was literally liquid. And then when the ball came to me, I booted it, went over the fence, and then I ran over. And it went not far, but they were not very high fences, so it travelled a bit. And it was cold. I had my trainer socks on, these kind of socks, and then my football socks on. And then I took my trainer sock, my football sock off, trainer sock, and then wiped it and just left it, and then put my football sock back on, and then ran back over.
Who were playing?
This is Eckington Boys training, so it was me, Joel, Ethan, Howard, just people, Clayton and Harrison and all that.
Okay, I know now. I think I know the answers already.
You're not gonna ask me a single question about it. You're just assuming that's true.
No comment.
I hope it is.
Not yet, anyway.
So,
Where was you, Davis?
In his toilet.
was you on your side?
No.
Okay. Would have been a lot cooler if you did.
What, the toilet downstairs or the
It
one
was
upstairs?
before he had the downstairs. I was upstairs.
Okay.
What was your Was you like feeling guilt when you were doing it?
No. Why would I feel guilty? If Barry were in, then I might, but it was just me
Well,
and David.
if I was to ever have a wank in with a friend's house in toilet, I wouldn't have either, to be honest with you.
So, back to go-karting.
Yeah. What are you thinking so far about the go-karting one? Personally, I think it's true.
See, I think it's true, but I thought you would have told me about it, and I don't remember it. I don't remember that.
Wouldn't I have told you about the wank kit? Wouldn't I
Yeah,
have told you
but
about
that
the
was
wouldn't I
like
have told you
3
about the
years
football
ago.
story?
See, I know my answer for football already. So I'm just torn between the Davies and go-karting.
I personally think that you came up with the football one out of a overreact. You probably. I think the football one's a lie, and the other two are true.
You got any more questions? I can answer more questions. if you
Right,
got
so
any.
the go-karting one,
For now, then.
how many people are on?
Go-karting?
Yeah.
Just him and 2 people.
No, that was the extra. That was like just after I pissed myself. So like it goes an extra session. You do your first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
There's
And
a
then-
break,
Well,
occasionally.
yeah, sometimes they do a break, but they were doing half an hour straight. But because the
Okay.
group was so bad, I think there was only like 11.
Okay.
There weren't many. That's the only reason I booked on to go. There was probably about 11 people on. It was like one of them really bad sessions. The group had to be rebriefed. I had to sit in it because I was on the race. It was just like I sort of needed when you go and you sort of need the toilet.
Yeah.
It was like that. Like I didn't think it was going to build more, but I didn't go between the first break because I booked the extra session during the first break after the rebrief and how bad the group were. Like I pissed. It was like enough where it was a mess.
Well, when I dribble.
It was a bit more than that.
Okay.
Was it constant streaming quickly?
No, it was
You
like
stopped it when you're driving.
it was like it just leaked out of it. Like I had no control over my bladder in that moment. It stopped because I feel like my brain was like
Not letting it
stop.
happen.
Yeah, it was like stop this. So then
What was you thinking when it happened?
I was like, this is embarrassing. You are an embarrassment. You just pissed yourself at work. I felt like one of Josh's stories where he makes up to go home early.
Stories.
Yes.
Made up.
But like, I felt like I am an embarrassment that I've just done this. So that's when I pulled up. Like it was like they waved us in. You know, they pointed to stay out if you do an extra session.
Yeah.
You don't actually go in the pit lane.
Yeah.
Pointed me in, and I just I went, Ben, have I got time to run to the toilet, please? And I'm like, be quick. So I literally like pegged it to the toilet, and like I pissed. I went into the cubicle, I pissed, and then I wiped up because
Yeah.
I needed to piss still.
Right.
I'm solidifying my answer then. I do
Alright.
not. I hope you hadn't shat yourself on a football field, because that recovery story just seems like I can't imagine you, because you just still had excess shit.
Yeah, who would do that?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Nathan. So I think go-karting is true, Davies is true, football's a lie.
So
We're locking it in.
okay.
Yeah.
So true. I've had a wank at Davis. Lie. I pissed myself at go-karting.
Wade.
I wrote them down. You know what you said about how I feel like you came up with you thought of the go-karting one, then came up with the pissing the shitting one. It's the other way around.
So, see, what sprung me with the go-karting one, to say that's true, you've told me the exact same story, except the part you didn't piss yourself. That's what made me to believe it was true, but you just missed out that part. Because he said...
You know what's funny? I just lied. It's not. I did do that. No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, I was about to cry. The confusion I had in my
You
mind.
played football with poo bottom.
No, so what happened were, it was like literally water. Like it wasn't shit, but like it was shit. Like,
See,
like it was shit. Like it was. So the ball's come to me and I'm in net, and like I was the best keeper that we had, realistically. I saved it, and then like the defenders would push up like as if they're attacking, but they're not attacking anything. They're just keeping possession. And I knew I needed to get like as far away as I can.
Okay.
So I put all my willpower behind this boot to get it over the fence. They were probably about as tall as my walls, maybe a bit higher. And it went over, and the rule was if you boot the ball over, you got to go fetch it.
Absolutely.
So I knew like
Yeah.
I'd be going to get it. And if they for some reason went, oh, I'll go get it, I'd have cried. So I ran over, and I didn't think of my sock to begin with.
Oh, was you hidden?
It was pitch black, like.
I was thinking like it rolled down a bank.
No, it was literally like complete darkness. You couldn't see a thing. Like if I couldn't. The only way I could see was because I had my torch on my phone. The minute I turned it off, you couldn't see a thing. Like when people had boot balls before, they used to get close and then boot the ball at the fence, so it just scare you. Because like it's literally pitch black.
Okay.
This was like 6 p.m. peak winter.
Yeah.
Like it's like midnight sky, basically. And I ran out, and I thought I'll just wipe with my underwear, and I thought I can't, because what am I going to put back on? So then I got my sock out, I pulled my trousers down, and it was a miracle that what came off my underwear. Like it was a miracle. It didn't stain. They were brown boxers, no.
Yeah. Oh.
No, they were like black boxers, but they didn't stain. Obviously, washed them when I got home, but
Whenever I used to poo myself when I were a bit. So we lost.